What's good, what's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a video by Marie titled Girl Kills Mom After Being Misgendered. So I saw this video a while back, but I haven't really like watched it and shit. So I'm just here to like see what's up with this vid. And you all have been watching my vids, show some love, although you haven't been liking and shit. But like let's run more videos. Just leave a like, comment something, boost engagement, and I love you all. Appreciate for the opportunity you all are giving me right now. So let's just see what happened right here.
Before she started transitioning into a boy named Jasper, killed her mom, her 38-year-old mom, and her 22-year-old boyfriend after they came home late one night, shot them both with the mom's revolver, and then stabbed one of them because, I guess home domestic disputes and the fact that the mom wouldn't let her, transition and wouldn't call her Jasper. And oh, by the way, she tried blaming a black guy for the murders. Crazy, right? Shocking.
I ain't gonna lie. Out the gate, this shit ain't looking so good right now. Well, I know it's not a good story, right? But like, to blame a black, yeah, racist niggas out there, bro.
He broke into the house.
Oh, the black guy, right?
Body on the bathroom floor.
That's her right there. Jasper. That.
Like a bad dream, but I can't wake up.
Nah, yo, yeah, I can't lie.
That.
Why I keep saying that shit?
Dream, but I can't.
Yo, that diabolical, that diabolical smile right there, boy. Nah, ain't no way. We caught your ass.
Like, oh wow! Did you see
Cool,
that
yeah.
smile?
I said
All
it.
because your mom wouldn't let you transition.
I said it.
Shit.
A frantic teenager calls
Okay, let's hear
911
the
after
story out.
surviving a violent home invasion that leaves 2 people dead. But suspicious evidence at the scene raises chilling questions, forcing investigators to consider an unthinkable suspect.
Wow, the nonchalance there was. Oh, I'm sorry.
I did it, my
I
bad.
get it. Like, no, honestly,
That's
at this point in
crazy.
time, with all the repeated behaviors of people trying to transition and their propensity for violence, bro, I just couldn't live with one. Why risk my life for something that you're clearly so passionate about to the point to where you're willing to kill me if I don't call you the correct pronouns? That's insane to me.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
Here it is, Palm Bay.
Hello? Okay.
Help me.
Oh,
what's
she
going
putting up the
on?
act and shit.
Basically, I was alone.
Guy, this black guy.
Into the house.
He broke him.
I grabbed the phone, so I.
Do you know who the man is?
You know,
No, I don't know who it was.
Is he still in there?
I don't think so.
you see, this is scaring me because aside from the whole issue at hand with this person killing her mom because of the transitioning issue and her being angry about pronouns, the fact that we actually have people who have historically called, like, this is not even, I'm not trying to make this like a race issue, but this has happened where people will call and blame like literal people, murderers and killers and rapists for things out of their control, like their race, nationality, because they know it's an easy excuse. I'm just trying to be objective here.
I hid in my room for like a really long time. I don't even know how long it's been.
The caller, later identified as 16-year-old Julia Grace Egler,
There she is.
explains that the intruder broke in through the sliding glass door in the back of the house.
Now, Julia, you're trying to transition. Why are we
That's what I'm saying.
rocking the broccoli hair, the TikTok e-boy hair? You couldn't get a better hairstyle. Actually, I don't even know what I'm looking at. This looks like a curly, bowl cut, hybrid, broccoli-haired mess. It actually looks like she doesn't know what she was trying to do here.
I don't think the door was locked, but I don't think he knew that. A hammer by the back window.
Was it your hammer or did they bring it with them?
It was just by the back. They saw the sound. They grabbed it and
This is actually
broke in the
scary.
window.
They broke the window with a hammer that you already had in your yard?
With the glass.
Okay, take a deep breath.
Yeah,
You
this
haven't heard
is-
them in a while, right?
So
The mental illness here.
To
the
be as
ability
acting,
to
boy.
think and cry, crocodile tears to
Yeah.
try and set someone else up. Some, random person, some random man out there who had nothing to do with this. The deep breaths, the faking of being anxious and scared.
If someone broke into your house, nothing is your fault. Now, I just want to confirm, do you know if anyone is hurt at your house?
Wow.
Officers with the Palm Bay Police Department arrive and greet Julia at the door, seemingly unaware of the grim scene waiting on the other side.
No, that is creepy. Why did she all of a sudden just turn on the light like this as if she was Michael Myers? I mean, given a
no. So the thing is, right? She was probably just looking out the window and shit, right? So when she saw the officers coming, she just turned it on. That's pretty much what happened. Well, I would think. well, that's what happened, I guess.
The fact that she used a knife apparently to kill one of them and a gun. I mean, aside from the gun, she basically is. And as one comment said, 18,000 likes. He said to kill your mom over being misgendered and then being misgendered by the police the whole night is diabolical. Now,
Diabolical.
recently, a jury ordered Meta and YouTube to pay millions for their role
I
in
bet,
designing
man. Get your bread up. Get your bread up. Get your bread up. Get your bread up. Hopefully, I'll be like that one day, man. Appreciate.
just straight mental illness, man. Oh boy, crocodile tears.
Because they're
What?
Oh my,
Are you
this.
okay? Are you bleeding?
Some fake ass acting right here, boy.
Tubi, the Tubi acting here is
That's what I'm saying.
crazy, bro. Like, what? If someone killed my people, like my mom, my dad, whatever, her boyfriend, I'm not staying in the premise. I'm like leaving because I don't know if they're still in the house. Why? She said she was in the house, they broke in, she was in her bedroom. Okay, understandable. But again, this Tubi acting here.
What's going on? Why is there blood on the floor?
because they're
I'm sorry.
What? You get
No,
Are
send
you
this.
okay? Are you bleeding?
No, straight B tier burger levels of acting here.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm gonna let this guy get his shit off, right? But like, if this is me, I don't think I would be home, bro. Like, someone just killed my pops and my mom's, bro. I'll probably be like out the house, or should be away, like trying to get somewhere safe and shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get someone safe and, bro, all this. I mean, I'll probably be crying, but I'll probably be like, I won't be like talking and, well, maybe because I'm a man, right? So I may react to situations differently. You know what I'm saying? But like, still, I feel like this is just like overkill for. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But I mean, let's see.
Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. What's going on? Why is that door smacked?
so uncanny.
We get the two. Can we have medical respond? We have blood on the floor.
Who's bleeding? Where's your mom?
I wonder at this point if the cops already knew, because cops, you know, they have hundreds of cases depending on how many years they've been on the force. I think this bald guy over here already knew something was off. His spidey senses were kicking in.
Stay here. Hey. It was 10:33. Somebody stay out here with us.
Yeah, man.
You ready? I got doors to the
And
right.
there's the blurring, of course. Cops entering. Just gonna see the bodies.
Oh shit, got a body.
Oh, I mean,
Crazy.
I need to know. Maybe I'm just ignorant. Is this how people usually react after catching two people dead in their home?
That's what I'm
I'd be freaking
saying.
the fuck out, bro. Yeah, probably in shock, no tears.
Yeah.
Zone the fuck out. This level of crying to me seems very disingenuous. But
It looks
although this is
fake,
just like
bro.
2020 hindsight, you know, Monday quarterback type shit. Here she is sniffling and snots, I guess. Look at this. Like, there's just no. It just feels off. Do people really? I don't know.
Please help me.
It
I
feels
guess everybody
overkill, bro.
grieves or cries in
Julia's
different
mother,
ways.
38-year-old Kelly McCullum, and Kelly's
Man.
boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Zenort, are found
22.
in socks.
I ain't even gonna lie. This lady right here. Oh, I ain't gonna say. it.
38 Kelly McCollum and Matthew 22. I mean, Sugar Mommy.
22. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, bro. That's some crazy ass shit right there. Like, going to your sugar mama's house, like her daughter killing you just because of being misgendered that's crazy work right there, but huh? Matthew, I'm sorry, man.
Type shit here, and the daughter Julia,
sorry, man.
16. She's now 18 in the current year because this happened 2 years ago in 2024. I just gotta say, bro, this I still can't believe she shot both of them. Like, this guy,
Yeah.
maybe he misgendered her too. You already know. Listen, parents, they don't like participating in these foolish juvenile antics. All right, you're my daughter, now you want to be my son. Bitch, that's not happening. All right,
Yeah.
You're Julia, I raised you. You've been a girl this entire time. What are we doing here? You're still in my house, so it's gonna be Julia. I'm referring to you as my daughter, my girl, and that's it. Like, if you want to participate in, you know, alternative lifestyles and you want to do this outside of my home when you're an adult, you're free to do so. But as long as you're under my roof, I mean, it's my rules. You know, it's
Yeah.
pretty much an open and shut case from there then on there. But then if you have a kid like this who literally thinks that her life is in danger, like her entire livelihood is based in this fabricated, socially constructed idea of being this guy named Jasper, then that's a very dangerous situation to be in. And, you know, I would never risk living with someone like this, knowing showing how historical incidents have happened where people have crashed out for shit like this.
Boyfriend, 22-year-old Matthew Zenor, are found inside, both appearing to have suffered multiple gunshot wounds. A large chef's knife with presumed blood
Crazy.
on the blade sits on the bathroom counter, consistent with the multiple stab wounds on Matthew's body.
Jesus, so she
Just
really
stabbed
went
him, too.
Michael Myers, man.
Crazy
Jason
boy.
Voorhees, right? Like, holy shit. You truly have to be one dark, twisted to even shoot your mom, probably stab her. Multiple stab wounds on Matthew's body, so she shot the poor then she began to stab him in rage. This is, lock her. Why did we ever close down the mental asylums? Why?
Both victims are beyond any hope of saving.
Here she is. Oh, disgusting. By the way, I hear she's facing the death penalty, rightfully so, in Florida. This is the worst, the least place, aside from Texas, you ever want to commit any activities like this. You're cooked. Done. It's not New York. You know, you're not getting away because of potential mislabeling of genders and or attacks against your identity. And apparently 3 months earlier, there was a domestic violence issue as well where cops were called to the same address.
Let's hear it.
116.
3 months earlier, on April 8th, 2024, officers had been called to the home for a domestic dispute between Kelly and Julia. Footage obtained from this incident reveals a
There she
troubling
is.
history between them.
So my daughter, I'm having a hard time with my teenage daughter.
Right. Hard time, repeated activities, 16, you're out the house. I'm sorry. Listen, as I get older, I begin to understand why a lot of parents do the things that they do. And in severe cases like this, especially if you're a single mom, listen, she had a 22-year-old boyfriend. What can you do? You got to get out the house. I'm sorry. It's either boot camp at that point in time or foster care. Either one. Choose your lane. You're not staying here with me, and I'm not waiting to get shot and stabbed.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just get my shit off right now, boy. Bro, like this is one of the things I'm really, really afraid of, right? Like, getting the kid and all this shit just happening to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why, like, marriage and shit, well, marriage too is crazy. Like, this generation is so fucked up in so many ways that I can't even imagine, more than I can even say, bro. So, like, this whole shit is just so scary, you know? I don't even know how to explain it, like, this shit just, I'm just up at night thinking about this shit, like, yo, how is she gonna be, how is she gonna work and shit, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, up to God, I guess. But whatever he says, that's what's gonna happen. So let's just continue this horror story right now.
They corrected twice in the last month.
Shot and stabbed over pronouns, by the way.
She took beers. No, she's not giving back. She started drinking. I have her phone. She's obsessed about, and when she was drinking alcohol, I took the phone. She's like, I give back. She's very
Wait. Are they allowed to drink alcohol at 16 years in America? I thought it was like about 18 or something. Cause I know in Canada it's about 19, right? So I don't know about America though. Just pointing that out.
Yeah, no.
Let me out of your room.
Violent.
On the thing, she grabs this off of me very fast, starts to run towards the door. I didn't want to touch her, so I grabbed the back of the hoodie. Again, he's a witness. You choked me.
Oh.
I didn't mean to choke you. I'm sorry. I grabbed the hoodie because you were running up.
So she was running. The mom tried to grab the back of the hoodie, kind of yoinked her. Then she accuses her
she's
mom
lying,
of choking her.
too.
So not only is she violent and erratic, but she's also a liar. And by the way, here are some images of her, the mom and the daughter. Like, this is crazy because I've seen moms and daughters like this all my life. Just regular people, right?
Yeah.
You know, you never expect a mom, a mom to be killed by her daughter like this over some social contagion. Her daughter, with the proper help, likely would have maybe grown out of. Here's another image of the daughter. Clearly, I don't know what the fuck. Keep your kids off of social media, by the way. The social media is toxic and this.
Another thing I'm gonna say too, like social media, when I get kids, by the grace of God, I'm definitely not gonna let them be on social media, bro. Like that shit messes up your mind and your mental, bro. Like I still will suffer from the consequences of that shit too. So to have my kids suffer too, nah, I ain't gonna roll like that. So I mean, y'all keep your kids off social media, bro. You know, I mean, I think we all know that. We have to be good parents. Good parents, take care of your kids. You know, none of this BS shit we just watching right now. So this is a sad story. A pretty sad story, but I mean, let's go.
A lot of esoteric niche communities that kind of brainwash your children into extreme ideologies. And anybody who wants to counter it, well, it was extreme enough for her to end up killing her own mom over pronouns. So, yeah, miss me with that.
The last time that we came, you had to go to the hospital.
According to police records, during the previous call, Julia was sent for a psychiatric evaluation after taking
of course,
because she took a bunch of Tylenol, but the access of those to those items have been restricted unless supervised. I don't know how Tylenol is making someone think that way, but let's see what they have to say because they highlighted it right now.
Tylenol.
If you're going through anything, I'd rather you talk than bottle it up, because the moment you bottle it up...
Sent in for a psych eval because she took too much Tylenol. Again, the red flags are glaring. Domestic violence, drug abuser, liar, manipulator, erratic emotional outburst. Why? This is a ticking time bomb. And the mom, because moms, they love their children and they let their children... Listen, there's no love out there like a mom's love. But if you let these things continue and you keep giving your children after chance thinking they will never harm you, one day they will happen. And then...
But now, 3 months later, a full-blown tragedy has just taken place.
Right.
And detectives...
April 8th, July. Yeah, about...
work to figure out exactly what happened.
Very predictable, in my opinion, or at least not something someone couldn't have seen coming. And again, this is just one of the many extreme ideologies out there that just ended up in having a teenager living in a house with her mom or dad, harboring feelings of hate, resentment that boiled on over and into premeditated murder. It's nothing new. Keep your kids off of social media.
That's what I'm saying, boy.
Please monitor their activities. In this day and age, it's something you got to do.
I'm just in my room and
wow.
silence.
Then it was so quiet. Silence. What are we? A Tubi movie actor. Tubi movie script. Netflix adaptation.
What was loud? Like yelling?
Oh my god, the gunshots. Oh my god, guys. Holy shit.
Just been braver, faster.
Now the thing is, right, so for all my guys in like cop school or something, I feel like if you're in this situation, you kind of know, like, you kind of have a gut feeling telling you that, yo, this shorty right here, she's lying and shit. I just know that, right? You just kind of know that this shorty right here is lying. I just, but I guess they have to like get evidence and shit. So I feel like they just know that there's a gut feeling that this shorty is lying. I mean, and the problem is though, like, if she was good with the covering up, bro, they wouldn't have been able to find the person that did it. But she's a young teenager and shit, so she can't really, she's not that level yet. She hasn't reached that level yet, so to be a mastermind for all the shit she's doing right now. But, I mean, it's crazy how much cops go through, crazy. But it is what it is.
Luckily, detectives are smarter.
Leah spoke with Kelly via text
That's what
while
I'm
she and
saying,
Matthew
like.
were out of the house. But after reading this conversation, something clearly doesn't add up.
You think?
You guys are having conversations. You said it was light out when someone started breaking into the house. But these text conversations are happening at 9:15 p.m.
Cooked.
I'm not exactly sure.
What, bro, what? If it was light out, evening time when someone broke in, but you were talking to your mom at 9:15 at night when it was dark, basically highlight a lie or discrepancy in time based off of your previous stories.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like sunset-ish. I don't know.
But the confusion doesn't end with Julia's unclear timeline. Inside the home, officers struggle to make sense of a crime scene that becomes more puzzling by the second.
So he must have been shooting as he came in. I think...
But the casings are in the back.
Yeah, but there's a casing there's a...
Right.
He could pick the casings up.
Sloppy.
He was waiting. Her backpack's there, her shoes are off.
Listen, basically, either Julia is retarded and she doesn't know dark from light, or this guy already broke in, but she said he broke in, so she heard someone break in. So either he broke in previously and he was waiting for her parents and her boyfriend for some reason, and then the motive, why would he want to kill them? He was waiting in the bathroom, shot shell casings in the bathroom, then for some reason grabbed a knife instead of getting out of there and stabbed them both. I mean, the story makes no sense, and then you gotta, who is this guy? What color is he? She said he's black, apparently, I heard in the reporting. And why would he have the motive? Why would a random black guy come to this specific address and kill her 38-year-old mom and her 22-year-old boyfriend? Like, why would he do that,
Like, she can then take the shoes off, set her backpack down, She's gonna have to be shot on that right-hand side. Walks in the door, and then he comes out, and he's sitting over here.
Makes no sense. She's stuck.
While there are multiple shell casings and unspent rounds of ammunition throughout the house, there's no sign of a gun anywhere.
Oh,
Is there guns inside the home? There was? Where did it go?
I don't know. She doesn't know anything.
While a search warrant is secured for the residence, Julia is taken to the police station.
She's going
and
to the
left in
precinct.
care of 2 officers.
Watch this part. This is crazy.
Kind of like add more to your plate. Why do you apologize? I get that a lot. I guess I just have a habit of doing it.
Here comes the quirky humor.
Did you hit the lady over there in Malibu earlier? That's where I was at. Somebody got hit by a car. You apologized, so I figured I'd ask.
Oh, sorry. I did.
Oh, sorry, I did it. My bad. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with.
That is who not NT enough. If I were a detective in this very setting right now, I would be side-eyeing the fuck out of all my colleagues.
Exactly,
I would be raising
bro.
my eyebrows like, bitch, are you serious? Timeline doesn't add up. Shell casings in the bathroom, knife on the bathroom counter. Why is this guy? What's the motive for this random guy killing these people? Her story doesn't add up. Timeline doesn't add up. Previous domestic violence calls. She's also a transitioning teenager who wants to be called Jasper. I mean, the profile here is almost too easy to understand. She did it.
Yeah, it was.
So weird.
Yeah, I'm the criminal.
Why are the cops?
An officer then collects Julia's shoes,
Jesus.
giving the teenager a pair of booties and a snack.
Cooked. Yeah, what is this? They're gonna I guess they're gonna get her shoe size. They're gonna try and use it for evidence.
Just stepped
see if
in
there's
the
any
blood.
blood specks, right? Any gunpowder. It's cooked. If she had stepped in any blood or any gunpowders on her shoes, they basically know she did it.
Julia's shoes, giving the teenager a pair of booties and a snack.
My mom. Look at little Julia right here. Any woman in America right now with a daughter, this could be you 10 years later or so. You're 6 feet under while your daughter's in a precinct crying and sobbing, acting like she didn't do
Julia
it.
is still waiting for detectives to begin questioning. Officers assigned to Julia's care
Next
deliver
morning.
breakfast and put on a popular anime called Death Note.
Oh, so they streaming like they videoing her while she's doing all this shit.
What?
The show centers on a teenager with a supernatural notebook that
Oh my-
allows its user to kill anyone whose name is written in it, as long as they know the person's face.
Bro, they really put on Death Note. Wow, so edgy. Good show, by the way, but holy
That's a
shit.
good ass show. Wait.
Bro, that smile right I knew she did. I like
And that she was so quick too. She was quick with it.
that,
Like a quick ass. Yeah, she did it.
bro, that smile right I knew she
Yeah, she did
like
it.
again, Death Note anime, basically psychopathic teenager has a book. He can write anybody's name in the book, and there's a demon, like he has a personal demon that kills that person. Essentially, they die. Or at least I believe that's how the show went down. But yeah, the fact that she just smiled at that. Good God, you couldn't be more cliche.
Before
Anyway.
they continue, Julia asked to use the restroom. They take the opportunity to collect the teenager's clothing for evidence, rating them for a jumpsuit. When questioning resumes, they press more about the ongoing disputes with Kelly.
So they took her clothes because they want to collect evidence, primarily gunpowder, I believe, and any blood splatter that may have bounced back on her clothes when she killed her boyfriend.
Well, me and her would have a lot of arguments about things, especially over like.
Wait, another question I have is, you know, her story was she was hiding somewhere while her mother and her mother's husband, well, boyfriend rather, was getting killed, right? What if she said, as her mother and mother's boyfriend were getting killed, she was just laying there by the side, scared and shivering. I mean, if you think about it, right, the blood would actually splatter on her clothes and probably her shoes. And she could probably, I don't know if she's probably going to get away with it. They'll probably find something. They'll probably find a way around that shit. But, like, you know how easy it is to just, I mean, it's tough being a cop, man.
Me being trans, so she'd
There
be
it
like,
is.
okay, you're not a real boy, and all, you know, the whole spiel of transphobic stuff.
There it is.
But
She doesn't prove that.
Would you say
so
that's
she was like trying to kind of meet me in the middle, but it wasn't really working all that well all the time. She would
All the time.
try to call me child instead of, because it's more like gender neutral rather than kind of meeting in the middle, I guess.
Kelly
Wow. So she didn't want to call her daughter son. She didn't want to call her daughter he, him, and then she murdered her. Case closed. Anger, resentment, vindictiveness building up over months and possible years. Mother tries to compromise, calling her gender neutral terms, but the daughter wants to be, I guess, gender affirmed with verbal words, trying to coerce her mom into calling her male centered pronouns and adjectives and all the rest.
Kind of meeting in the middle, I guess.
Kelly's Facebook page is filled with photos that suggest they once shared a close bond. In a video Kelly
I can't even lie though, like that shit was saying earlier.
Affectionately captioned,
Like,
"My
I don't know,
Julia."
my shit is impulsive though. But like this woman right here, she looks like a man though. Well, I won't say that, but she has masculine features right here. So I don't know, but she definitely has masculine features right here, bro. I don't. Maybe it's the eyebrow, like lack of eyebrow, but like she has a defined jaw. Like, you know what I'm saying? But maybe just me.
Kelly's Facebook page is filled with photos that suggest they once shared a close bond. In a video Kelly posted in February of 2020, affectionately captioned, "My Julia," the preteen proudly speaks in support of Kelly's business.
My name is Julia, and I want to tell you about
that. Listen, man, brother in Christ, when I have children, if I have a daughter, a son, I don't want to be the type of parent to have to be a hawk and watch everything they do. But in this day and age, can you take any risk, really?
You know, calling you she, or not using the appropriate pronouns.
Oh my God.
Or not referring to you as Jasper and referring you as Julia.
Actually kind of being like, this is going to be kind of vulgar, but she'd be like, oh, you have breasts and a vagina and blood and all that, you know.
I mean, you do, and ultimately that's the problem. You are not comfortable in your own body or your identity, and you needed medically professional help of which your mom could not provide. Most parents are not equipped to deal with issues like this, identity issues, biological issues, and she needed medical help. But in America, we are just, for some reason, pushing this issue under the rug and acting like it's not a problem. Someone said, main character syndrome. Imagine giving birth to your own killer. Happens all the time. You
That's
think
crazy,
your parents
boy.
didn't respect you, just wait until you end up in prison. This kid is killing me from cringe. Holy shit. If someone ever kills me, they better not be this cringe. If you start a 911 call with, so basically, you should
automatically be guilty.
Did she do that? I didn't hear, but yeah.
Yeah, so basically,
getting surgery.
A lot, yeah. And she'd be like, oh, I don't want you to sew on a fake like that.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. If I'm a father, I don't want that for my daughter.
Earlier, during the domestic dispute.
Oh wait, I didn't even know she went that way though. You know, I don't know too much about this shit, right? Because I just come from Nigeria and shit, right? So we don't have all this shit. I just came to Canada. I've been here for about 2 years, so I don't really know much about that shit. But that's crazy though. Like to sew male genitalia onto you. I ain't gonna speak on that. I ain't gonna speak on that.
Paul Kelly discussed this ongoing conflict with police.
Basically, the kids get into now, this whole trans, and I'm totally against it. But I still was kind. I was like, if you want to think you're a boy, you can think that. But you're my daughter, you're Julia, and we're just not going to talk about it then. Like,
well, that very statement got you killed,
man.
Unfortunately. Instead of actually departing ways and getting her out the house, kind of set your own self up to be a target in your own home, sleeping with the enemy next door, literally.
As for Matthew, Julia says they never discussed it, so this was never a point of contention between them.
Oh, collateral damage.
We didn't really talk a lot. It's a thing. Kind of peaceful, but like coexisting. That's the word. We weren't friends, but like
poor guy.
We weren't necessarily enemies either.
Poor guy, just collateral damage. Wow, holy shit. Again, as a guy, if you're in a situation like this, please depart the relationship. Don't become a victim. Do not be a victim of a situation you really have nothing to do with, because you just
all four legs.
Have fun with your sugar mommy.
According to police records, the glass from the backsliding door was found on top of Julia's bloody footprints.
The glass from the backsliding door was found all over her. Yeah.
As well as Kelly's leg and Matthew's cell phone, meaning the glass had been shattered after the murders took place. Though the detectives are aware of this fact, they allow Julia to continue the story.
Why? To incriminate herself.
After a while, he's walking around, I can hear him like doing something, and then there's like a lot of like banging.
Yeah, basically too many inconsistencies in the story. We get the point.
And here, I want to know, is this a monster over here, or is this somebody who made a terrible mistake? Your mom and Matthew today.
You're basically saying that I did, so do you even need my answer?
That's before he gets the shit off, right? Like, so you're basically saying I did it, so do you even need my answer? That's some crazy ass shit right there. That's some main character shit, boy. That's some main character shit, boy. Man. Imagine getting killed by your child, bro. Whew. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
While the remainder of
Holy
Julia's
shit! Oh my god, you're treated like that. So you even know like again, 2B level acting, burger acting here. Holy shit! The confession. They redacted it in this video, but
it was redacted. The detectives provided a detailed summary of the chilling confession that followed.
This is what happens when you give your children unfettered access to the internet and anime. She's out here acting like an anime protagonist who just.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Anime is good though, but like all the internet shit, I don't fuck with all that shit. But like, I fuck with anime hard, so like, it's what it is, bro. All the internet shit, man. Keep your children safe, man.
Got caught and has to confess. Like, what is this?
Your mom and Matthew today.
Well, you're basically saying I did, so do you even need, like, what? You're not in an anime. You're in the real world. There's no respawn here. I think she's facing the death penalty, by the way.
While the remainder of Julia's interview was redacted, the
she
detectives provided a detailed summary of the chilling confession that followed. Julia admitted to breaking into Kelly's bedroom while she...
Okay. She admitted to breaking into Kelly's bedroom while she was gone and obtained a revolver and ammunition. God.
Was gone, obtaining the revolver and ammunition. The teenager then waited in the kitchen for Kelly and Matthew to arrive home, with a gun in one hand and a knife hidden in a pants pocket.
So clearly premeditated.
When they walked through the front door at 10:34 p.m., Julia told them, "Welcome home." Julia confessed to shooting and killing Kelly before turning the gun on Matthew, who pleaded for the gun to stop.
Oh my God, poor guy, he's 22, Gen Z.
Matthew into the bathroom where he retreated, stabbing him multiple times.
Oh, it's kind of in her hand or something?
Jesus.
Finally, Julia reloaded the revolver and shot Matthew one more time.
Oh, you're seeing cuffs and shit.
Oh God. Poor guy, just caught up in the mess between his sugar mammy and her transition.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, love Maury for the video, you know. It's a crazy ass story, and I don't know if you noticed, but like, I really tried to not really talk about all this misgendering shit, right? Because like, I don't want to get cancelled, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's what it is. It's what it is. But my message to you all out there is just like, keep your children safe, stay off the internet and all that shit. They can watch anime. Anime's good. I watch anime, but like, you still gotta watch what they do and shit like that. So I mean, is what it is. Is what it is. But love you all, and like, share, subscribe. Let's get this video out there, please. I've been getting more views on my previous videos, right? So I appreciate that. But like, you know what I mean. You know, let's get this career started, bro. Love you all. Appreciate it, man. Bye.